Now, as I had said elsewhere, that old Dr. Samuel Johnson, the writer and word master, when asked about his conversational eloquence, had said that he often thinks in terms of words and sentences, refining his prose. But I think such language thinking is more enigmatic than meets the eye. For one, constant word dialogue in our mind implies we are talking to someone the whole time, however imaginary, and I think the mind of the brain, isolated from the life of God and the reaches of consciousness, had come up with this style of thinking, a forced, compressed style of thought. In the depths of our being is a void, and the void has fear, and the mind latches onto a mechanical, touchable mechanism to reach above it, to live a little in whatever bubble of lucidity is left. The second problem here is that our mind, its consciousness, is a trading machine. The mind can give things away. When I see someone walking on the street, I see him really only through the picture of him in my mind that my brain has formed. It is a more or less image to me, even as my brain assumes the image as the real thing. So there are three objects: it is I, it is the guy in the street, and then the phantom of the guy in the street in my mind. And this phantom is an intermediary object through which I trade. My point is that when we think in terms of words or sentences, we are talking to someone, and this talking is trading. We spill things through this. It is a breach because of injury, and there is deference at the breach. And by the word deference I mean we submit to something, we give something away. We are no longer singular, and then we are a singularity to and for someone else. And there are domineering humans in relationships, who exert dominance over others, with desires, and this is a spiritual force, a vampiric force, and they steal from others, who deferred to desire, and the domineering person always intimidates, and sorcery works by intimidation. Imagine my surprise one day when I saw in my inner mind a sorcerer kind of man inside a room, something between a library with scrolls and an apothecary with bottles. He was somewhere in the Middle East, and there, I saw, a bottle with a portion of my soul inside. Now I was present there with the Lord, and I broke the bottle and yielded my soul to God. The incident is an advantage for the student but a disadvantage for the proud, because the clay people and the golems are not in a terrible mood for a disturbance of the force of reality, the anesthesia of the academic mind, and the comfort of the little reality which we think we had figured out. So, of course, I wondered how this sorcerer out there in another country could steal a part of my soul. In the book of Ezekiel, Yahweh chastises the women who had hunted and stolen the souls of others and had kept them in bottles, or whatever container. And here I must come back to the idea of deference at the breach, which is to say, we can give something up when we have an injury. And I suspect that our inner injuries, which we may not always feel, have snake-like creatures around it. They coil vertically around the injury. And it occurs to me here, to my surprise, that the medical sign in medicine is exactly a snake coiling vertically around a staff, that is the staff of Asclepius. Some border is broken. The snake means to keep the injury present and act as an exchange agent, handing the energetic treasures of the soul from one-dimensional state to another. From the book of Ezekiel, therefore this is what the sovereign Lord says: I am against your magic charms with which you ensnare people like birds, and I will tear them from your arms. I will set free the people that you ensnare like birds.